Good day, and welcome to RPV City Talk. My name is Carolyn Lair, and I'm the City Manager for Rancho Palos Verdes. I have the pleasure today of hosting RPV City Talk for vacationing Liz Brown Swanson, and I have the double pleasure of presenting our special guest, Frank Zerunyan, Mayor of Rolling Hills Estates. Welcome, Frank.
Thank you very much. It's a pleasure to be here.
Well, Frank, it would be an honor to have you here under any circumstances, any mayor of one of our neighboring cities on the peninsula. But we have a particular honor today to present you because you are being honored for or having been just voted as the California Contract Cities President on June 1st. I'm holding up the newspaper, Peninsula News, the edition that just came out today, this morning, so I thought that timing was terrific. And so, Frank, I wondered what your family thinks of this notoriety.
Notoriety?
Honor?
No, after I got back, I was asked the same question. Did you take out the trash? So, at home, I'm dad or husband. That's about it.
Well, certainly you're already the mayor, so this is just an extension of your service in the community, and we'll have a chance to talk some more about that, but congratulations. And I know that all the communities on the peninsula are very proud that you're serving in this capacity, and we look forward to a very dynamic year. So in your new role as president, can you tell us about the purpose of California Contract Cities and some of the goals and initiatives that you'll be bringing forward this year?
Absolutely, and it's an honor to serve not only our community, but for our community to extend an outreach to other communities and to show others that we're always prepared to serve in our community. I don't do this just because it's me. I do it because I believe it honors my city, it honors my community, which includes, of course, the entire Palos Verdes Peninsula. We are recognized statewide because of the position I have, it's a pleasure to do it and an honor to do it. As to Contract Cities, it's an organization that was founded about 50 years ago with municipal services in mind. In that, cities thought that it would be better if they banded together to make sure that they deliver the most efficient and cost-effective municipal services to their constituents. Hence, the organization was organized, as I said, about 50 years ago. Since then, it has prospered, and today it has approximately 74 cities as its members. Close to about 10 million residents are served by our constituent cities. So that's a pretty large chunk of the California population. If you were to accept the California population to be about 38 million people, we represent that Contract Cities about 1/4, a little over 1/4 of the state population.
Well, that certainly gives your organization, our organization, quite a lot of clout.
Indeed, and we don't usurp it, we certainly use it for the right reasons to serve our constituents in return. And that's the organization. And this year, I would like to expand our organization with bringing in new member cities. We already have in mind several others, not only in LA County. Interestingly enough, we're getting a lot of interest in other counties, whether it's Orange County, San Diego County, and northern state counties, interestingly enough. But that's because of how hard we have been working in the last few years, not only for municipal services, but also for local control. As you well know, one of the reasons why California Contract Cities got the attention that it got and continues to have that attention is when the Proposition 1A was being proposed, California Contract Cities was in the forefront with the League of Cities in making sure that we pass Proposition 1A. And as you well know, perhaps for the benefit of your viewers, Proposition 1A took care of a major municipal problem that we have had in the state for many years, and that is the state's ability to take or flip or name a way of doing it. The state figured out a way of taking our local monies. And people like you, city managers, of course, depend on a certain budget. Policymakers depend on certain budget to provide the grassroots services that our constituents expect. It became extremely difficult to do those budgets, not knowing how much money at the end of the year the state was going to take. Proposition 1A put a stop to that. And we worked very hard. California Contract Cities, along with the League of Cities, worked very hard, became partners with the governor, and made sure that the proposition passes. And the proposition passed with a very high margin. And thanks for that. In fact, in today's climate, as you well know, the state has several budgetary issues. In fact, there is no budget as we speak. And if we didn't have Proposition 1A, I could almost assure you that that balanced budget would have come on the backs of the local governments. And hence, we're delighted that we've been there, done that, and that clout, as you put it, that became quite apparent during the campaign for local control is really the reason why other cities are running to an organization like ours. Ours is a little smaller than the League of Cities. The League of Cities does a great job, don't get me wrong, but ours is a little bit smaller and leaner and meaner, I'd like to say. So we're able to get things done, and our voice in Sacramento is heard, I assure you.